So please, let's welcome Larry Hess!
Hello, I'm Larry Hess, and I love music. And I love to share my talks about popular music history with cruise ship passengers around the world. And let me tell you something, we have fun.
We're excited. Every time I do this, I have the same reaction when they have shots of the girls screaming and crying and so distraught. And you all laugh like you didn't do that.
Isn't how many times must the cannonballs fly before they fall out of band?
Pushing for more input on the show, and they wanted to tour and play live concerts. And the producer would open, you guys can't play. And then, we want to do it anyway.
After a career as a performing musician and a music educator, I began sharing these talks about the popular music we all grew up with and know so well, but we may not know the stories behind the songs. I have talks about popular music stories from World War II, with music supporting and encouraging a world at war. To the 50s, the birth of rock and roll. The 60s, with music reflecting the turbulent times. The 70s.
Officially divorced in 1970, ending what has to be the most amazing musical collaboration of the 20th century.
And all the way to the 80s, where new technology brought us great pop music and great artists. I also have a 3-part set of talks that tell the remarkable story of the Beatles. Passengers around the world have told me how much they have enjoyed this series and the new things that they learned.
In front of him, and he kept the beat by watching their feet, their boots on the stage, and he watched them.
If your itinerary has many sea days that you need a speaker for, I have a wide variety of talks to keep passengers interested and entertained. Here's a sample of my talk on The Wrecking Crew, the studio musicians who played on most of the hits coming out of LA in the 60s and 70s.
The conductor's job is to interpret the score, the musical score, Beethoven, Mozart, and then add their musical touches to that and their interpretations. The same thing happens in a recording studio. This is Phil Spector. In the 60s, he was the producer in LA. He had so many hit records and a real unique sound, and he was in control of the recording process.
I'll end with what the audience has shared with me, that they had a great time and enjoyed the music and stories we shared together.